Hello, everybody. I listen. Okay, I need to preface this. I I haven't streamed. How many weeks has it been? I have no clue if this is gonna work. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna. I'm probably gonna cut it off because my internet is bugging on so many levels. Like I did so many tests to see if this one would. The title is an Ninjago reference. All right, it is elite ball knowledge. Um, when all minute, I'm still black. So since I wanted to play as the Ninjago characters, I don't know, that was like the first thing that came to my mind as a title. I want to play a little bit of Battle Royale, and then I want to play the Lego Ninjago mode. And all of this is assuming my Wi-Fi will actually like function. It has been really rough. Um, like I did a bunch of tests, and I'm hoping it'll hold, but it probably won't. You guys know the drill at this point. For the regulars, give me like 5 minutes to set up the stream, and then I'll start paying attention to the chat. I haven't been on the That Stickbot account in so long. I've been watching YouTube on the That Lego account because I have a fear of missing out hits me bad, right? Oh, is lying for you guys? That is really bad. Oh no. This is what I was afraid of. Alright, I'm gonna plug the stream and then I can lock in. Now this is epic. Again, if it's really laggy, I'm just gonna cut it off early, or I might just sit a single time. All right, what is this? It's been like 3 weeks since I streamed. Mainly Wi-Fi, a little bit like I think last week I was just asleep. Oh, it is really bad. I hope it like evens out. Yeah, no problem. I am so happy about how the contest turns out. You guys all did amazing with it. And for the turnout for my first ever contest, that was cool. It is really laggy. But what I'm wondering is, I'm thinking I definitely want to do another one really soon, but I don't know when I can do another contest. I don't think like January. That's too soon. February, March maybe. How was Christmas? My Christmas. How was your guys' Christmas? What was Clay's top? Because that's the thing people do on streams. I need to pin a message. Just be like, bear with me. Oh, it is so bad. Clay's top 10, his was like his top 5 was the same as mine, but his top 10, like the top 10 we got finalized was more so his top 10 than my top 10 because I wanted to compromise more for what he wanted. Um, and I just put a bunch of my favorites in the honorable mentions. Um, I don't know. I think we agreed pretty much on what the best were. Like I think there were like 3 that we disagreed on for what were the top 10, but for the most part we all had the same top 10. It would have been better if he actually could like explain why which ones were his favorites. Like there was one, it was the one. What was the one in 10th? The one in 10th was like he really liked that one. Um, and I wouldn't have put in the top 10, but he would. And similarly, like I really wanted the Cars 2 one to be in the top 10, but he obviously he didn't because he doesn't obsess with Cars 2 like I am. You got more stick bots? That's sick. I would have loved to get stick bots for Christmas. I feel I'm pretty easy to get gifts for. You get me an 8 pack of stick bots. Might already have every single one. Might already have 50 of every single one, but yeah, I'll still take it. I was thinking the other day just how absurd of a collection my stick bot collection is. Like you get to that point where you're literally like unironically surrounded by stick bots, and it doesn't lose its enjoyability for a little bit, but to an extent, like once you hit those like peaks of rare stick bots, it's all just kind of downhill from there. It's like black translucent, bunch of crazy prototypes no one's ever seen before, and then everything after that is just downhill. You got two murder drones blind boxes, and one of them is so rare. The pictures, there's no pictures of it. They make blind boxes for murder drones? Really? I'm hyped for 2026 too. We got a lot of good media releases coming out in 2026. I'm wondering what should the first custom of 2026 be? I'm thinking I want to finish Daft Punk. I really want to finish Homer and Moe from The Simpsons, and I've seen a lot of requests for Sonic, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do Sonic. But I want to know what you guys think I should do for the first custom. Nyan Cat for 2026 for the great meme reset. Oh shoot, I gotta do Ugandan Knuckles. I said yes. You remember I said I was gonna do Ugandan Knuckles. I completely forgot Ugandan Knuckles. But I definitely want to do Classic Sonic because that's one I've seen a lot of people ask me to finish that custom, and hey, when you get an opportunity when it comes to YouTube, you just gotta take it. I'm thinking at the very least the views will make that worth it. So. And I think it's a challenge. I think Sonic has never been done justice in stickbot form by the community, and I know I can do it, or at least I know I can do it the best as of what we have so far. So, where's the guy? There he is. I'm a little tired today. I'm gonna be a little slow. Suction Cup Man. I want to make a Suction Cup Man for a hot minute. That'd be such an easy custom. It's just a purple shirt and some blue pants. Optimus Prime. I started a Soundwave custom a while ago, and one of those customs I just never got around to finishing. Should I buy stickbots on eBay? No, you should not buy stickbots on eBay because then there will be less for me. No, I'm just playing. eBay is an amazing place to buy stickbots. I would actually recommend buying stickbots on eBay way before getting them on Amazon or the Zing store. But also to a certain extent, I gotta gatekeep the method. You know, there he is. I thought that was Kim Kardashian. Freaking superhero skin. Maybe I'll turn on my notifications. I think he should be a clear orange stickbot. Who should be a clear orange stickbot? Uganda Knuckles or Sonic? My Sonic. The lag is gonna be terrible. I genuinely apologize for that. And that's why I haven't done it in so long, because my Wi-Fi is atrocious. What's everybody think of the Ninjago Fortnite collab? I've been editing for weeks. I've been editing like a 30-minute long recording of me ranting about how terrible the skins are. Aside from Cole. And I do like Kai's design, but that video will come out eventually. For all of that Lego channel fans out there, all three of you guys. Oh, for Suction Cup Man, yeah. Man, I seeing everybody's Christmas hauls just makes me sad. Did I get stuck behind? Oh, I thought I got stuck behind that. No, I just clipped through it. Best Ghidorah design. I've only ever seen the one from Monsterverse, so I have to go with that. I really want to get me some Hiya toys though. Like I've been watching Jobby's reviews. They look so good. I mean, I feel like I don't want to say like I don't want to cheat on Tamashii Nations, but at the same time, I pretty thoroughly hate Tamashii Nations as a company, so I think it'll be okay if I go somewhere else. It's laggy for me too. I don't know I don't know how to fix that. I genuinely, because it's been fine before. I don't know what's causing it to be like this. Let me see. Hold on. I'm not waiting and staring at Kim Kardashian until another game loads up. I'm just gonna switch to Lego Fortnite. I feel like it would have an easier time running Lego Fortnite. Oh, but then again, Lego Fortnite crashed a lot. Did they fix that or no? I don't know. But the Ninjago update is so much fun. Stickbots being revived by T13 and climbing the dropshipping walls. I'm back. Look at me go. Didn't Suction Cup Man get like a new episode this year? I thought I saw that. I didn't watch it. I need to. Like I said, I haven't been on that Stickbot account in, I think, like all month. So I haven't been. I'm not caught up on Jobby the Hong. Any of the YouTubers I watch, a lot of Ninjago videos. It's a Ninjago reference. I swear, the title is a Ninjago reference. I'm gonna give Cole his outfit. You know, all of them are red, white, and blue. Cole is like, wait a minute, I'm still black. I think I already talked about the video you made in the announcement. I'm on the section where we get the no, it's on my end. I need to put like a pin on the chat of like just explain my internet's bad. I don't know how it works. I don't know how any of this stuff works, man. I was gonna do Zane for the Fortnite collab, but I ran out of time, and it was like I wanted to do a crazy custom for Zane. It was gonna be like crazy 3D stuff, and I ran out of time. I think I'm just gonna do it for Wave 2. Ran out of time for a lot of customs. Like I never got to do Mr. Boss. I never got to do what were some the Simpsons customs I really wanted to finish. What are the other ones? They're surrounded. Oh, the Yellow Rabbit, like Springtrap from the FNAF movies. I really wanted to finish him. Never got around to that. Christmas Rick and Green Stick Bot like Goose. I was gonna do. How many Fortnite? Oh, hundreds. It's kind of an absurd amount. Can you do some Ninjago customs? Yeah, I want to do Zane. You still need to see FNAF 2? Oh, that movie was. I enjoyed it. I gotta give it that much. I think the FNAF movies are worth seeing, especially FNAF 2. That movie was worth seeing for the visuals alone. Those animatronics, like the practical effects were phenomenal. Are you going to make a custom video on holiday? No. I thought about it, but I don't like doing like filler content, and I really wouldn't. I was gonna do all three of them in one big custom video, so because I didn't make all three, I'm just gonna save Goose's footage for next year when I actually get to make Rick and Green Stickbot, and hopefully that'll actually happen. I don't know. Craft the Earth Master Scroll and learn in your Mastery tab. I'm nice to do. I've done all this like in private, so I don't know. Hello. I might get some hate because you just don't like FNAF because I don't like horror stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I think actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I think Animal and Toy stopped making animations about the Advent calendar to enter my contest, and hey, it paid off. I was so scared when I sent him the gift card. Also, by the way, not to toot my own horn, but first ever contest. I was clear about the instructions. I explained the winners. Everybody got their credit, and the winner got their prize immediately after the winners were announced. So another that Stickbot channel win over Stickbot Central. Just saying. But the gift card went through for Animal and Toy Studios. That made me really happy because I was so afraid it wouldn't work. I didn't know how, but it worked, and that was good. He deserved it. He went all out on that. See the Christmas showcase pictures? What's that? Anytime I see somebody like drop their Christmas haul, it just makes me sad. Best design in the MonsterVerse? I mean, it has to be Godzilla, right? Like they took an iconic design and literally evolved it into something spectacular. And I think from a character design standpoint, and like with the character, the MonsterVerse design is just a great design. Like period. Are you planning on doing some more? Oh, 100%, dude. I'm like I said, I do want to know when I should do more. I'm thinking I don't want to do it next month, right? I don't want to do one like every. That's too much. And I also have to work in junction with Stickbot Central because they might drop a contest. Once they drop a contest, I can't compete. I can't compete with that. Um, but what am I doing right now? Oh, this stupid scroll. So, but I'm thinking maybe March. I think February would be a little too soon, unless I like started it in February and ended in March. That might be too complicated. How do I craft a scroll? What's going in the scroll after learning your? Oh, I have to learn it. Duh. Oh, if I'm doing the Earth stuff, I should play as Cole. How do I do this? I need honed bamboo. I stopped. You stop playing this game for like a day and you forget how to do everything. It's fun though. Like when they added Lego Fortnite, like I thought I was gonna play it for the novelty of it being Lego, and then it got really boring. But stuff like this where Jago update, it really brings out the potential in Lego Fortnite. Deltarune stream, if I stream next week, which I should as long as I'm awake and as long as the Wi-Fi is as decent as it is right now, I'll do Deltarune because I've been dying to play more. I actually shot myself in the foot playing Deltarune live because I can't just like pop the game open and enjoy it. Your idea for the contest was Warrior on the Little Drummer Boy from the Christmas Nativity. That would have been sick. A lot of the entries didn't really delve into like Christmas folklore, which I noticed, and that was surprising. Your top 5 favorite monster design: Mechagodzilla, valid. Rodon, really. Mothra, valid. Ghidorah, yeah, valid picks. Rodon, that surprised me. Which one is Rodon? Is that the he flies, right? Oh. No, I don't want another one. Okay. What am I doing? I don't know how this stupid thing works. No, oh, my inventory's full. How do I get rid of? There's too much crap. I need to make a chest. Okay, I swear, it has never been this complicated playing this game when nobody's watching. There we go. Okay. There's a chest at like the bottom of the mountain I've been going to, but I need to just put them all in here. I don't need all of this stuff on me all the time. I'm probably gonna need some earth ink. Oh, you can only have but so much. Okay. Get rid of these. I think I don't need all of this stuff. Yeah, I don't need all of it. I don't know. I can actually play the game. This guy, it is still lag, really. It was good for like a few solid minutes there. And now I can actually go do something. Craft the Earthmaster spin after learning a new. I did craft it. Now I can actually go do something. Hold on, I'm sorry. The plot of the video would be the little drummer boy fighting demons and fighting the devil to protect Jesus. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. That definitely would have been interesting to see. That much I admit. I would die for a Stickbot Fortnite skin, as I laid out in that video. That's one of my more popular ones. Dude, it's so bad. The lag is so bad. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, no, I would kill for a Stickbot skin. I emailed them. I DM'd them. I was like, guys, just hear me out. I swear this is a good idea. And they completely ignored me. Man, they hearted my message on Instagram. In the message, I was like, listen, I understand you are just the Instagram social media person and you can't like respond to this, but just trust me. This would save the brand. So it's clear that when I actually do stuff is when the game lags more. It's not the game that's lagging. It's just the stream. When I messaged them, the only response I got on TikTok and Instagram, it was a heart to my message. And I understand that like the social media manager cannot interact with me suggesting a collaboration idea. Like I get that. So I understand why they didn't respond, but that kind of hurt my soul a little bit that they still didn't even bother. I laid it out perfectly to them. I was like, listen, if you hit them up, you will make like thousands from this idea, maybe even millions. I mean, I don't blame them for not listening to me. They kind of have a tendency to not listen to me, but yeah, whatever. Actually, no, they do listen to me every once in a while, which we learned from the 2D shorts and the Rick No Tin, which is a little frustrating that they kind of pick and choose and never acknowledge anything. But how did you get a creator code? Oh, all you have to do is have 1,000 subscribers. Unless they changed it, yeah, it's super simple. I think like it's really nice because it's a return on investment. Like every so many V-Buck purchases you make, you get the money back, which is really neat. But I remember I was promoting it like at the end of every video, and I found it so cringe because I knew nobody. At first, I thought it was funny, right? At first, it was just like an inside joke, the whole creator code with me and some people, and then it just turned into actually just being. It just wasn't funny anymore, so I stopped doing it. Dark White. I don't know. Like that's more of a pet peeve, like hatred for the Dark White stick bot. What video is better, Goose's Rival 1 or 2? Oh, that's tough. I think I found Goose's Rival 2 a lot more funny. Like the way you straight up took a stream clip and animate that was hilarious. And that video was genuinely like so like I sent that to people. It was so funny. Imagine if you had a creator code. Yeah, it's a creator code. It is actually so simple. But you have to have a really big audience to even like. There's so many popular Fortnite YouTubers that have creator codes that never get used by anybody, and I'm one of them. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not one of them because I'm not popular. But so is my Spinjitzu Earth now? Okay, what does the Earth scroll do? I sent it to Lucas Animation Studios and Casual in particular. Uh, what? Sorry, I got a text. Because they like Deltarune, and I'm like, guys, you gotta watch this. This is hilarious. It was good. It was a good video. I might be a little biased, but I loved it. Deal critical damage again. What does this thing do? Well equipped, game double jump break flow. This is the same thing everything does. I just did it for the challenge at this point. Create Earth Scroll. Oh, Master Earth Scroll. I do this every single time. It's this one. Okay, great. I have to do crap now. Ah, dang it! I have to actually play this game I opened up. How could you do this to me, Fortnite? I'm trying to look at the chat and hit this thing at this. Bro, in like 2022, I was trying to look for a stick bot to animate Wolf since I had a large stick bot. And I was on eBay and could use Amazon at the time, and for some reason I got scammed. Scammed how? What happened? Promote what on a YouTube short or TikTok? Headshot. They put that song in Fortnite. They put I don't know, the Speed collab is so weird. I don't know, I never cared for Speed or Kai Cenat. Speed seems to be they're not annoying or anything. Goose's rival video? Do I watch Ninjago? Bro, I got the anniversary sets coming in. I just ordered the set with Moro in it. Like I've been watching Ninjago. Like Ninjago came out. I was 4 when Ninjago came out. I've literally been watching Ninjago my entire life. Yes, I watched Ninjago. It is my favorite show of all time. I love it to death. And you know what? I'm not an old gen. I'm not the type that's like, the redesign ruined the show or whatever. I mean, I'm talking. I like Dragons Rising. All right, I stuck with the show. I think Dragons Rising is great. I seen a lot of people say that Dragons Rising season 3 was really bad and season 2 was way better, but I like season 3 way more than season 2. A lot of people said it's because the Forbidden Five and Thunderfang were wasted. But like I didn't care about the Forbidden Frauds, so when they got worked out of the story, I didn't care. And similarly, like I kind of just saw Thunderfang as like a plot device. So like I was much more interested in like Jay's development and Aaron's development than whatever the main villain of the week was doing, which a lot of people didn't have that opinion. I understand, but just I had a lot of issues with season 2, part 1 in particular. Season 2, part 2 was a lot better. The Tournament of the Sources was great, but I think season 1 part 2 and season 2 part 1 are the lowest points in the series overall. They might have had the best story, but I got me yapping about Ninjago off the rip. See, I got a lot to say about Ninjago. And that Lego channel is getting uploads again, so I can finally talk about Ninjago. I miss chat because you got me talking about Ninjago. Bro, the seller on eBay gave me literal AirPods that looked like it was ew. Nasty. Well, was it labeled as used or was it labeled as new? Because if it was labeled as new, you could 100% get your money back. Heck, you might even be able to sue. eBay is pretty chill when it comes to their policies. I haven't had a bad experience with eBay itself. It's always I've had a couple inconvenient experiences with sellers, but generally, like, there's always going to be a bad apple. Batman is not beating Stryker. Oh, brother. People keep watching that short. I don't think people realized, like, guys, the power scaling Stryker versus that was so obviously a joke. Like, a lot of people said, if Batman can look up stuff about Stryker, then Stryker can look up stuff about Like, you didn't the joke is making fun of the argument that Batman beats anybody with prep time. There was a satire on the argument. I couldn't be bothered to actually care that much. Also, though, to be fair, Stryker was not allotted any prep time, right? And even if he had prep time, he doesn't have internet. He can't look up anything about Batman. We met in person, and when he gave me the AirPods, I said, what the heck is this? And he said that Stickbots, this guy was definitely drunk because I could see him. What How old were you when this happened? What was there a trusted adult involved? What happened to the original head on the orb jointed Stickbot? Oh, it's still here. I didn't want to customize it. I wanted to leave it blank. The orb Stickbot? Is that what we're calling it now? It's inside me, actually. I have that head on the Stickbot. I wanted to leave it blank. I wanted that to be like, yes, you should watch Creature Commandos. I wanted it to be blank. It's like a remnant of what used to be, because we're gonna like paint over it and stuff. I want to have something to remember it by. Hello, Caleb0606. You got your money back though? That's good. But can Goku beat Goku can't beat Stryker, but Goku would dog on Batman. Unless he had prep time. I mean, because theoretically, like, this is the issue with the argument. This is the argument I was making fun of. Prep time is not a valid argument for Batman. If it's something like Superman or like insert character, and you were like, well, yeah, with prep time he could beat him. Yeah, well, no, duh. And anybody can. Shout out to 4x734. Sorry, you said it's to shout you out. It was just numbers. What was I saying? Oh yeah, any character can beat any character with prep time, right? So Batman can beat Goku with prep time, sure, but give Goku an hour of prep time, and he could beat anybody. So the argument is horrible. Oh crap! I got back on the chat again. Wait, let me catch up. What's my favorite Stickbot animation? Low key might actually be the Goose's Rival 2 video by Stop Motion Bird. That video was perfect. Faceless Stickbot Invasion releases New Year's Eve. Everybody watch it. Casual self-promotion. Oh, I'm not that far back. Hey, Stinkbot channel, you think you're slick. I know that's not a typo. I know that was on purpose. May you make a video about the tutorial how to make the helicopter Stickbot if you know how to make... What's the helicopter stick? What is this joke I'm missing? Yeah, Stryker can unironically beat Goku. I don't care about power scale. I think power scaling is so dumb, right? And fundamentally flawed. So by making a video like I did for the power scaling, like, I'm making fun of that argument, because the methods of which I used to get Stryker above Goku are all methods I've seen in power scaling before. So I didn't break any rules or anything. I wasn't lying. But it was obviously stupid, because power scaling is stupid, and that video was sort of meant to poke fun at the how flawed it is. What's better, Coke, Sprite, or Pep Sprite? I'm a certified Sprite enjoyer, specifically McDonald's. Could Stryker beat Ghost Rider? I don't actually know, but I think he should be able to. I mean, especially if he's Stryker after Off the Grid Nightmares. Stryker, like canonically, he's this like multi-dimensional god. Like you have to stretch to get him to 5D before Nightmares, but in Nightmares they like outright state him to be at that power level. So I know Ghost Rider has many levels of immortality, but I think Stryker should be able to get past them, especially when you consider the Nightmare realm the afterlife. And you got me talking about power scaling with stick bots. I'm getting off of this topic. Helicopter stick bot is like you forget about that Nosy animatronic. Yes, I think we should forget about Nosy. If he ends the world or whatever, it was meant to be. Talking about some making him bulletproof. I don't think the government's gonna want some like Task Force X like military secret ops group making mech suits and crap, or he's just gonna be dead. Found dead in his home. Mysteriously, he's having mental health issues. The Pastel APAC has leaked your address. What are you talking about? Are you? Stryker can't beat the Time Twins? I don't know. The Time Twins are kind of frauds. The elemental powers of time are so overpowered, and they still lost. Like, really bad. Oh crap! This happened when we did the This happened when what was it? It was the Roblox stream. When my Wi-Fi is so bad, it literally just cuts off. Go back to the time when you said your animation is bad, bro. What do you mean your animation is bad? That's 10 times better than mine. I don't know. I'm not sure who you're talking to. I'm really behind on the chat. Striker versus some murder. I can't scale a murder drones character. Freddy Fazbear versus Striker? Wait, is it Super Saiyan 3 Freddy Fazbear or is it regular Freddy Fazbear? You heard Nosy is getting rabbit skin, but not sure if that was a hoax. It probably was. I don't think that guy is serious about finishing it. I don't think the Pastel 8 pack leaked my address. I'm pretty good with like leaving my address off screen. I use Stop Motion Studio Pro for animation. It's really good. Striker is the strongest stick bot. I don't know. Goose might scale above him. Yeah, it's really annoying. Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego Vegeta versus Striker. Honest Striker beats it because they don't scale above 5D. Once you get a character to 5D scaling, they beat any Dragon Ball character for the most part. Like maybe not Zeno, but Striker has like multiple levels of 5D scaling, so he would dog on Vegeta. Let's see, how do you smooth animation? Please tell me tips. Practice easing in and out, and try to get consistent lighting. You're gonna want to fix your camera flicker for sure. Try to get a stable tripod. Camera shake is really bad. Um, I should do a charity stream. I would do that if I had more people. But a really good method to get smoother animation is just practicing in and out. Practicing easing in and out. Like that's gonna get you learning the fundamentals of animation really quickly. Even like, because my animations are good, like the one thing I have down is easing in and out, and that gives me like a baseline level of quality for my animations when I try. I apologize for the thing being broken. My Wi-Fi is terrible. Yeah, no, it's bad. It was. I need to. I'm actually like you frightened me by telling me I leaked my address in the pastel review. Like, are you like? I'm being serious. Did you say that just to be funny, or like, is it? Because that's a problem if I did that. I can't imagine I would though with how that video did. Like last time I leaked my address in a video, somebody told me right away, and I took down the video. Oh, you can hear the audio in the like the game audio. That's because I'm using the nunchucks and I'm beating a bunch of guys. Oh, you're joking? Thank God. You terrified me, dude. Because I actually had actually, you know, I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna call him out live on stream. The guy who got second place, Lucas Animation Studios, I like know him, like personally, like we've talked a lot, and he got really close to doxing me. So I ever since then I've been terrified with like my privacy. So I'm glad you were joking. Because I mean, like I know I showed the package in the video, so like theoretically it's possible it could have like shown through the lighting. Anyway, sorry. It was like because like there have been a couple instances where like a couple people have tried to send me something and I was like, I'm sorry, I literally I trust you, I genuinely trust you, but like because of that that incident I cannot. Yeah, just be really safe on the internet. If Stryker can beat Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Instinct Vegeta, then Stryker might be able to beat Archie Sonic. I'm not confident with my scaling of what is up, Mushroom Bot. I'm not confident with my scaling of like Archie Sonic, but I think he could beat Game Sonic. I love crickets, man. They're awesome. I think Game Sonic is horribly over. What's it? People just scale him way too high. He's not as good. His feats are inconsistent, and okay, well, crickets is an inaccurate evaluation of what's happening because that implies that there is no sound, and sound is the only thing you guys have right now. I am sorry for this. See, this is exactly why I haven't been streaming, because my Wi-Fi has been so weird. I don't get why Wi-Fi is so weird. Like, you pay for it to work, and then it doesn't work. Wait, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Sonic scaling is whack, as I actually mentioned in that video. You guys are doing anyone versus Stryker? Yeah. Ghidorah versus Stryker? Stryker win. Well, unless Ghidorah is 5D, Stryker would win. Who in Off the Grid can beat Welcome to Deer? I'd say Stryker and Pixel. They're the two strongest in the verse currently. Pixel gets insane scaling. I don't know. I think Pennywise is overscaled as well. Yeah, I know Archie Sonic is like way stronger than Game Sonic, but strictly talking about Game Sonic, he's overscaled. And actually, Sonic is a really good example of what I mean when I say power scaling is stupid. And it is literally, power scaling is literally, oh yeah, this character, I want them to win. So you know what? I'm gonna find a way for them to win. Harry Potter versus Stryker would dog on Harry Potter. What scaling does Harry Potter have? Don't tell my mom I said that. Pixel versus Kratos? Oh, that's actually a really good fight. I think they're equal. Like, unironically, I think they're like equal scaling. So I think simply from a skill perspective, Kratos would win. I don't know. The Pixel is really good as a fighter. She learned how to be like this top tier fighter in like an hour. So yeah, Harry Potter ain't got no spell that can work on Stryker. Battle Beast would get destroyed. Y'all scale Invincible way too high. Every single Pokemon versus... Okay, every single Pokemon, I think, they would win. I don't agree with a lot of the crazy Pokemon scaling, but they do have some crazy ones. So if you stack all of them on top, simply from getting tired, they would. That's the one thing Stryker doesn't have is stamina. His stamina is terrible. So in the sense that, like, if he was fighting Goku and he just kind of sat around and waited for him to get tired, that he could win. But, like, if he was fighting every single Pokemon, doesn't matter how high his scaling is, he's losing that. We need more stick-bot games in general. Oh, shoot. I just died. Okay, cool. I one-tapped by this stupid fire dragon, which in the show, by the way, isn't actually a... They use this dragon from Ninjago Dragon's Rising that is not an evil dragon. It is a dragon that is on the ninja side, and it's like a main villain you fight in this game. It's so, that's so cool that they did not pay attention at all. Striker versus your Stickbot universe, who could win? Oh, my Stickbot universe. They got some insane hacks, and also like my character, they know about Striker. Like any piece of media that has pop culture knowledge, like you throw like Striker into like okay, I'm not gonna give examples, but you throw Striker into a universe where, or I'll get like throw him into like Family Guy or like Rick and Morty, where all the characters know everything about pop culture. They're not gonna know who Striker is. Me and the like my stickbots are like the few fictional characters that would know anything about Striker, and Goose in particular, having all my knowledge, would know exactly what to do and what not to do. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Is this happened with the Roblox stream, and it's actually annoying me because it like it chooses. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna show what you're playing, just because I can. Holy crap, Lois! It's Goose from that Stickbot channel. Peter, Peter. Silver Stickbot is low key your favorite Stickbot. Which Stickbot is that? Like Raptus from Off the Grid? Raptus is goaded. There was a network error. Yeah, I can see that. Or I guess I can't see that, more or less. Honestly, yeah, this is a shame. I think I'm just gonna cut it off once we hit 45 minutes. It's a shame because I enjoy doing this, um, but it just doesn't function. I'm gonna have to see, like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth buying a whole new Wi-Fi router. Clip moments, Goose saying, Peter. Hey, I like Family Guy. I have seen every single episode of Family Guy. Or I haven't seen the last couple episodes they released. Gonna go eat chicken tacos. See ya. I'm like, yeah, same with I'm caught up on Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, King of the Hill. I'm like season 9 of The Simpsons, but I took a break. What other comedies are there? Family Guy, King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers. What's the big four? I've unfortunately seen all of the Cleveland Show because apparently I hated myself in 2020. Didn't have anything better to watch. Watch the freaking Cleveland Show. This is actually like infuriating too because I watch these streams back. I don't get to make like gaming videos, so to a certain extent, it's just nice to watch like a gaming themed that Stickbot channel video. And when I get to this one, it's just gonna be a blue screen. Because what it is if it was like I understand it's bad, right? But it is not bad enough consistently enough to where they just refuse to put the stream back up. I hate when they do that. It worked for a second during the Roblox one though. But Striker versus Benson when he gets mad. I think Striker could beat Benson when he's mad. But if it was Mordecai and Rigby with their job on the line, Striker might be cooked. I don't know. Because to a certain extent, you have to work like plot convenience into a character's scaling. Like Mordecai and Rigby would genuinely pull out a victory against Goku if need be. Let's see. This might end the stream, but I want to see what happens when I do this. Oh, it didn't. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. Did that reestablish it? No, it didn't. That's awesome. I love that. Get back to the grid or you're fired. Among Us versus... doesn't Among Us have like crazy scaling? I genuinely don't know what the solution is to the Wi-Fi issue because it is beyond me. What can I do? I genuinely like I'm baffled. Among Us meme versal. They kind of have like a cartoon scaling to them in a sense. It's like I did everything. It's infuriating. It might actually be better if I did it on my phone's data than the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm tired anyway. I need to record the stupid Advent Calendar review that I'm like 5 years late on. What everybody think about this year's Advent Calendar? I thought it was good. I liked it, but I thought it was not good, which I will explain in the review. But it's one of those issues with being objective where, like, I loved it, but I feel like objectively it could have been a lot better, and I have to admit that, unfortunately. The one time I like something and it isn't good. And I did it somewhere. That'd be sick. Where did you get the calendar? Amazon. They don't sell stuff like that in stores. Heck, they barely sell regular stuff in stores. Is anybody even on Fortnite? Nobody's ever on Fortnite. I'm like the one individual on my friends list that plays Fortnite. Then again, it is Christmas time. I'll give everybody some slack. They're not as chronically online as I am. Yeah, it's the Advent Calendar. It was a mess in a lot of areas, and I just simply don't think it's worth the value. But as a collector, like, I really appreciate a lot about it. A little teaser for the review when it comes out. I'm gonna cut it off at 8 p.m. There was something I wanted to ask about. Oh, when do you guys think I should hold the next contest? Stickbot take Amazon is better Stickbot colors. That's just true, because they have more options. One thing you gotta just accept right now. I am I'm level 1. Oh no, I can't say it. I'm level 167. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you just gotta accept that you're not gonna get stickbots in stores. You have to come to that conclusion, like, here and now. 11-year anniversary for stickbots. I have to wait that long to do another contest? Shoot, I don't have to lose any money for like half a year. I'll take it. Let Stickbot Central do their job. A 94 is better than over 150. I grinded the battle pass for V-Bucks when... What was it? I think when Ninjago came out. Or no. Yeah, because I expected it to be way more for the cost of the skins for Ninjago. It's called Mike. I've been to Mike. I never find stickbots at Michael's. There was actually one time I was in my mom made me run into Michael's for her, and she let me get a stickbot. And I've gotten a couple stickbots from Michael's. Actually, Rick is from a Michael's. Yeah, if Stickbot Central doesn't do a Halloween contest this year, I'm doing one. Or next year, I should say. But I was at Michael's, and it was like school had just started, and I was like going to a new school, and there were these two people that I kind of knew, and I had seen them at Chick-fil-A, right? And then they were also at the same Michael's I went to, and they joked about it. They were like, "Are you following us?" Or they worded it in a way where, like, they weren't accusatory, because I wasn't, obviously. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, when I went to school, they said they saw me at Michael's, and they saw that I had a stickbot in my cart. I was walking around with a cart that literally, a full shopping cart, one singular stickbot in the cart, like a goofball. I deserve to get made fun of for that. If I do a Hunger Games simulator, do I add Stickbot Central characters or community characters in stop motion toys? You should do whatever you want. And if you can't decide, put it up to a vote that will get thousands of votes, and then only 10 people will show up. Oh my goodness. That bugs me so much. I'm actually gonna look. That's convenient timing. What was it? It was, should I hold a Christmas animation contest with a prize? 93% of almost 2,000 people said yes, got 30 entries. Let's see. Good example for what we're doing right now. Since I'm streaming again, how often should I stream? 1,000 votes on that poll, and we don't get like 10 concurrent viewers. Your Michael's near Chick-fil-A? We might live in the same place. How do I make animations faster? Brother, I'm gonna need you to back up. You gotta be asking, how do you make animations longer? Like, or take longer process-wise. You never want to rush your process. You need to take as much time as possible when making anything in general, but animations in particular. The longer and more strenuous the process of animating, the better it's gonna be. So you don't want to be worried about how to make an animation quicker. You just need to focus on how to make it better. Sorry, that's probably not the advice you want to hear. If you wanna make an animation fast, you just gotta cut corners and make it really bad. That's the only way you can streamline that process, unfortunately. I'm sorry. You know, that's actually a really good note to end off on. Everybody practice. Yeah, everybody says it, but it's true. You gotta practice, or you'll never be Mr. Anime. Thank you all so much for watching. I would like to stream Deltarune next week if the Wi-Fi actually bothers to do its job. The goose has breached our defenses. It could be you. It could be me. It could even. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for joining in the contest. That was amazing. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out.